Now it is a cold and rainy day outside today, and I am in the mood for a hot drink. So let's make 4 of my favorite spiced, warm, delicious, plant-based drinks. And if you stick around until the very end, I have some other tips to show you about how certain herbs can also be added to these drinks to help reduce your stress levels. Let's start with my favorite, a spiced chai herbal tea. To a high-speed blender, you'll add 2 cups of hot water and then 1/4 of a cup of raw cashews. Now the fat from these cashews help make the vitamins and minerals more bioavailable in the drink. Instead of using water and cashews, you could also just use your favorite type of plant milk. Then you'll add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder. Then you'll add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, preferably Ceylon cinnamon, which is going to be better for your liver if you're using a lot of cinnamon. You'll add 3 teaspoons of coconut sugar or any sweetener of choice. Then you'll add 1/2 teaspoon of dried mint leaves, 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and 1/4 teaspoon of ginger. Now in order to make the turmeric more bioavailable in your body, you need to add just a pinch of pepper. So just a little bit of black pepper. And that is it. Let's mix it up. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Yum. Bottoms up. I love the taste of cashews in here. It's like a yummy cashew cream. It's not super sweet, so if you need to add more sweetener or use a different sweetener besides coconut sugar, then definitely do that. It's a really yummy chai flavor. If you like the taste of chai, then you'll love this, except for it doesn't have tea and it doesn't have caffeine. Next up, let's make cinnamon hot cocoa. You'll add 2 cups of your favorite plant milk to a blender. I'm using sweetened soy milk. Then you'll add 4 pitted medjool dates. Do not put this in. Make sure that you pit the dates. They're like literally as hard as rocks. So that's 1, take out the seed. 2, remember, take out the seed. 3 and 4. You'll add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, preferably Ceylon if you have it. All right, let's mix it up. Once everything is blended up, you'll add this to the stove and heat it up. This is quite literally the best hot chocolate I have ever had. It is so filling, it is so delicious, and it doesn't give me that sugar spike, that headache that most hot chocolates will. It's super thick, it's super yummy, it's dark, I can't stop talking about it. It's so, so good. This hot chocolate, you've got to try it. Next, let's quickly whip together some golden milk. You'll turn a saucepan on high to medium heat and add 2 cups of your favorite plant milk. I'm using sweetened soy milk. Next, you'll add 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder. This is what makes it golden. Then you'll add 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, Ceylon if you can. You do 1/2 teaspoon of ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. When you add black pepper to turmeric, it increases its absorption rate by 2,000%. So always add black pepper to your turmeric, even if it's just a pinch. About 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And then lastly, you'll add 2 to 3 tablespoons of your sweetener of choice. I'm using maple syrup here. I'm gonna start with 2 since I already have sweetened soy milk. All right, let's whisk everything together. Now you want this to be warmed but not boiling, so we don't want it to get to the point of boiling. Perfect. Hopefully it's not too hot. It's sweet, it's spicy, it's yummy. You don't need that much, but it is really good. I would probably even put this over my oatmeal. If you're not one to drink hot drinks, you can easily just pour this over your oatmeal for breakfast. It would be so good.
Spice.
You need some spice.
Spice.
The last drink we're going to make today is a pumpkin spice hot chocolate latte. Yum. Now this latte has no coffee and no dairy, but all of these ingredients that are still really good for you. In a blender, you will add 1 cup of plant milk. I'm using sweetened soy milk. Then 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder. We're using cocoa instead of coffee. Then we will add 1 tablespoon of pumpkin puree. Here's what makes this so yummy. Then 2 medjool dates that are pitted. Make sure to pit them, do not put the seed in. Then 1 teaspoon of almond butter, 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. This sounds funky, but you do want to do a dash of pepper, just a dash, and a dash of salt. I know, don't skip out on this though, just a dash. And then a little blip of vanilla.
blip.
This is optional, but if you would like, you can add a little bit of coconut cream from just the top of the can to make it a little creamy. I'm just gonna add a little bit. Again, optional. You can just add that on top. You can do coconut whipped cream at the very end instead. All right, let's blend this up. I was supposed to save the coconut cream for the very end, you know, when you like just mix it in on top. So don't put it in the blender. My mistake. We're gonna heat this up the lazy man's way. So we'll first add it to your mug. And this is pretty thick, so you may need to kind of scoop it all up. It's almost like pudding. So yummy. When I say the lazy way, it's because we're just gonna put that in the microwave. Now, if you decide to use maple syrup instead of dates for your sweetener, you actually don't even need the blender. You can mix everything together in your mug and then put it in the microwave. So it can be super easy. 1 minute later and we are, 1 minute might have been a little too long. Try 30 seconds. Look at that. I mean, it tastes really good. Oh my gosh, it is literally like pudding. So I would thin this out or drink it nice and thick. It tastes a lot like the hot chocolate, honestly. It's just a very faint pumpkin taste. It's yummy. My kids will love this.
I'll try. So. It's my turn now.
Now that we've made all of the recipes, what is the one extra thing you can add to your drink in order to decrease your stress and anxiety? Adaptogens. Adapt to what? Adaptogens are herbs and sometimes even mushrooms that can help your body adapt to stress. Think about it this way. When you do exercises like go running or lift weights, your body can adapt to more physical stress. When you drink more adaptogens like ashwagandha or ginseng, then your body can adapt to more stress and have lower cortisol levels and a lower stress response to whatever else is going on in your day-to-day life. Now you can buy adaptogens like holy basil, super easy. You can put it in a tea and add it to any of the drinks that we just made. Or you can buy ashwagandha. And again, this is actually in its full form. I got these on Amazon. But here's my biggest warning. A little bit goes a long way. Do not put too much in there. They're kind of bitter. They don't taste that great. So just add a little bit. Some adaptogens actually help you have more energy. So this one will help you have more calm energy. So it's a really great coffee replacement. And this one is for before you go to bed. Honestly, they don't taste that great, so you'll definitely need to add some sweetener, maybe put them with some sweetened soy milk to make it more enjoyable. This is one of my favorite blends. It does not have actual tea in it, and since I'm not a tea drinker, it's hard to find a chai mix that isn't full of black tea. I also like this golden milk blend. If you don't want to make your own golden milk, this one is infused with adaptogens as well and is an excellent choice. Utilize these recipes I just showed you and add a little bit of adaptogens to it, or even buy these adaptogen mixtures and add some spices to those to help boost your metabolism. If you're going to drink a drink, make sure that you're packing it full of spices and herbs that are going to help serve your body instead of drinking other things that will create more stress on your body. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions below. I'm here to help you. Make sure to check out some of my other videos where I teach you how easy and delicious it can be to add more plants to your diet.